All right. So, what about Virginia Tech? Like, made you excited to come here? What was the appeal, and what brought you here?
The first thing that brought me here was the culture. I got to see a little bit of what was going on behind the scenes with the players and the coaches, how they interacted with each other, and it's just something that it draws you in. And then the last thing that I really wanted to be a part of is that game day atmosphere.
Yeah,
it's one of the most electric places in the country, and I want to play in the big time games under the spotlight. And what better place to do it than at home?
Yeah. Absolutely. So, what about this coaching staff and just offensive scheme that gets you excited to play this season?
I love my coaching staff. Honestly, they're fun guys. They're always the same. Every day you come in the facility, always high energy guys, always pushing us to work extremely hard and be better and get better each day. And so I'm excited about it, and they're super aggressive offensively, and I can't wait to go out and try my best to get us some wins.
Awesome. So I'm sure you get to do a lot of one-on-ones with the cornerbacks. There's a lot of really young guys over there. Which one of those guys have you seen that you think could bring some excitement to the defense?
Really, our entire cornerback room has been playing very well. I know Canteen and Dorian are the leaders of the group because they're the oldest, and also we have Mansour, who was an All-American last year. They've all been helping bring a lot of the younger guys along, and they've been playing very well, and I'm excited to see them box and see what's up this season.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see some one-on-one battles with you for sure.
It's fun.
But yeah, man, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
So, what about this offense in comparison to last year's offense? Do you think what area do you think you're going to make the most improvement as far as just?
Yeah, I think a big area of improvement we focus on is focusing on the details. Last year I think we didn't have the year we wanted to have. Weren't as focused on those little details, put us in bad spots. So I think coming out this year and really hitting on all those cylinders and hitting on all those little details is going to pay off for us.
Okay. So with Coach Pry, I know he's been around the offense a lot more now that he's not calling the defense. What has that meant to you guys overall as an offense, just to have him around more?
Yeah, I think it's been great. He's been over there way more involved, with each position group and also with the offense as a whole. I really enjoy it. He gets me fired up, so I think it's been great.
Awesome. And then, so I know you guys probably don't look too far ahead, but is there a particular team that you're really looking forward to facing this year?
Not really. Yeah, I mean, at this point in training camp, the focus is all on us. Compete in offense, defense, special teams, just trying to be the best we can be every single day.
Awesome. Thanks, man. All right, man. So what about Virginia Tech, ultimately led you to coming here, and just kind of tell us about that experience that led you here?
Really, my luncheon I had when the portal opened with Coach Warren really led me to have this my first visit, just him being open as a person and not just wanting to know me as a football player, but as a person too. And then when I got here, just the atmosphere and the fans, seeing it on YouTube, not actually seeing it yet for a game, but on YouTube, and the fans, just how they really love their football, and that all welcomed me to become a Virginia Tech Hokies.
And so, there's a lot of quarterback competition. I know you've probably gotten a million questions about it, but how do you feel to, be able to come into a place and have the possibility that you could start?
It feels real good to me, just being able to go out there and compete each and every day about being the starter. That's why I came here, and that's why I left my old school, just to going out there and just having a chance to be the starter, and that's what I want to show I can be.
Awesome. And then how has it been to have Coach Tebow in the room with you guys, and his impact on you just as a player and as a quarterback?
It feels real good having your offensive coordinator as your QB coach, just so it brings better understanding from the game and what you want from your OC and from your coach at the same time. And Tebow, he really knows how to coach the position well. Even though he didn't play quarterback, he really knows what to look for and just how to get us to understand what he wants from the game.
So outside of your position, quarterback, what part of the offense have you seen the most excitement out of, or that you're looking forward to watch the most and play with?
The running backs, big show to Malachi Thomas. Chance Black, and the receivers too, just the new receivers we just brought, including the running backs and the line. They've just been working hard. And then just, I'm ready to show the ACC, like, why we got these transfers and just, like, we can be one of the top offenses.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, so what excites you coming into this season? I know offensively last season wasn't necessarily what you guys had hoped for, but this season you guys are looking fresh. Tyler Bowen is, with the quarterbacks, and he said, that there's, definitely a lot more of a cohesive unit now. So what coming into this season excites you the most?
I'm going to say what excites me the most is just our offense working together as one unit now. We're all starting to get it and see the bigger picture of things, and we're starting to key in on our assignments and the details.
So outside of your position group, the running backs, what other position group kind of excites you or brings the most energy that you've seen?
That's a tough one because, the offensive line, they're always bringing excitement and energy, but I'll say the wide receivers, whenever there's like a big play there in practice, there's just a lot of energy there. And then you got the tight ends who's just always keying in. So that's kind of tough to pick in between. So I'm just going to say all of them.
Hey, I don't blame you there, man. So with you more than likely going to be taking on more of a heavier load than what you have in the past. Is there anything that you've done differently in your preparation to kind of prepare for that? Or is it just kind of same mindset and just nose to the grindstone?
Yeah, it's just kind of the same mindset, just head down, just always going to grind and just figure it out as I go. If the workload comes, I'm just going to keep carrying it. And, but I doubt that that'll just only be me because we got plenty of other running backs that are just great out here. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty good for all of us.
All right, so what about this team this year excites you the most coming into this season?
I'll say the brotherhood. We are as tight as we could be, and I say that started since January, since we came back, for winter workouts or hunger drills as we call it. Since we came back, competition, the brotherhood from all around, that's what I'm most excited about, because with the brotherhood and the tightness that you have in the team, when things hit the fan, you lean back on your brothers, and that's what this game is about.
Right.
You gotta lean back, lean on one another. It's not just one person versus 11; it's 11 versus 11. There's guys out there that you put in work, blood, sweat, and tears every day, sweat equity every day. Those guys can lean on, and that's what I'm really excited about.
What does it mean to be able to hold the lunch pail and take that with you everywhere?
Man, it means a lot. There's many guys out here that has it. Right now, Derek Cantini, he has it right now. He's the next barrier of it. Because he represents, that's what I represent too. Hard working, doing things the right way, taking coaching, everything. And there's multiple guys on the team, but right now, Derek Cantini is the one who is the barrier of the lunch pail. But for me, man, it meant everything. Since I was here, shout out to Ray Shaw, Ashby, Jerry Hewitt, those are the guys that I've seen carry lunch pail. Tywone Garber, who was here last year, carried the lunch pail. I wanted to aspire to be one of those people, to be the barrier, be like one of them. I had to go out and find my way and find what I'm good at to be that, to be the barrier of the lunch pail. And just me being me, getting the opportunity to hold the lunch pail.
What position group, short of your own, excites you the most?
What excites me the most is the O-line. I really say that's a group that we go against every day. Defense, D-line, and offensive line. We go against them every single day. Like Price calls it, it's blood on the moon every day. But every time we got pads on, it's blood on the moon. So us going against each other, man, we just know what it takes for one of us to dominate the line of scrimmage. And that's what the game is won at. It's at the line of scrimmage. And us giving each other's work, good looks. I'm excited for them boys to go out and do their thing.
Now that Coach Marv has taken over the play calling duties and Coach Pry has kind of stepped back a little bit, has anything changed, as far as mentality wise or anything like that? And then, What does it mean to have him be the play caller now?
Man, the way he prepared every day last year, like he is calling the plays. He prepared like that, and that's how us players have to prepare. You know, as a young guy or a guy that's not getting as much rep, you have to prepare that you're about to be in. You know, that your number's gonna be called. Right now, Coach Marv's number was called, and he prepared every single day like he was calling the play call. And right now, it just went up. You know, he's still him. He's still him. Same loud guy, same detail-oriented type of guy, but nothing has really changed about him. It's just now we know he's calling the defense, you know? So we're all excited, you know? he prepared like he was going to call it the next week, whatever, but now we know that he's calling it. Nothing has changed. His approach been the same, and it's worked because we're all responding to it.
All right, and then, I know Coach Pry has said on multiple occasions not to look too far forward, but is there anybody on your schedule that you're really looking forward to play this year?
Right now, nah, man. We're worried about practice later on today. That's all I'm worried about.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
So, what position group are you most excited to see this season as far as out of your guys?
You say that, are you speaking defensively or my position?
Defensively, yeah.
I'm excited to see everybody. I think it takes all 11. There's never been a championship level defense or a top 5, top 10 defense that has won a game or has been successful with 10 guys on the field. So I think it takes every position. I'm excited. We have some talent. We have some eagerness, some students of the game at every single position. So I'm excited to watch everybody develop, train, and grow.
What position group have you seen the most improvement out of coming into this season?
Well, we're only 5 practices, and today is practice 6. I've seen maturation at every level, certainly. I've seen growth as students of the game at every level. I've seen young men take the opportunity to lead at each level. So I can't particularly say a position has taken the reins and has fully pulled away from everybody else. But what I can say is that I have been impressed with every segment and how they've developed thus far and the trajectory in which I think they're headed.
You have a lot of young cornerbacks on your roster, but all of them have shown to be very exciting players on the field.
Oh, yeah.
What about that group? What about that group excites you coming into this season?
Athleticism, experience, maturity, young men who like to work on their craft, certainly young men who have the capability and the ability to make plays when you need them to be made and to be able to do their job on a consistent basis, play in and play out. That's a group that I think is extremely intuitive. They're about the work and about the right things. They have a phenomenal leader in Coach Cheetah. And so they've taken some steps, man, so we're excited about it.
Awesome. Thank you.